Hi, Grand Chess Tour Croatia Rapid and Blitz has started yesterday. Now we are going to analyze the game played by Duda and Gukesh in rapid game. Duda played e4, Gukesh played e5, and Duda surprised Gukesh with d4, center game opening. And Gukesh played e takes d4, queen takes d4, knight c6, and Duda played queen e3, knight f6, knight c3, bb4, winning the knight, bishop d2, castle, and Duda castled queen side. And rook e8, queen f4, escaping from the pin, and Dukesh played d6. Here Duda played f3 to protect the pawn and also preparing for d4. And Gukesh played bishop e6. And here Duda played g4 as he planned, but it's a mistake in this position. First, he should have developed his pieces. Now, can you find the best way to refute this attack? Yeah, d5, good move, but Gukesh completely missed it. So always it's good to strike in the center when your opponent is attacking on the king side. So if e takes d5, definitely knight takes d5 is bad because after knight takes d5, it's a discover attack to the bishop. So first bishop d6 and queen c4 to protect the pawn, knight e5 and again queen d4. Now interesting move c5. Yeah, black can win the pawn, but after knight takes c6, black is doing great. Black's pieces are active. Next, rook c8 is coming. Queen a5 is coming. So black is doing great in this position. But Gukesh completely missed this defense. He played knight e5. Duda played h4, nf d7, g5, nv6, and h5. Knight c4, and Duda just exchanged his undeveloped bishop. And also he finished his development with knight g8. So black played c6 and h6, g6. So already white is doing very well in this position. Here Duda played a very interesting move, a3. And Gukesh played knight takes a3. Yeah, that's the best move. Now pawn takes a3 is not possible, which will result in a checkmate. It's a blunder. After bishop takes a3, king b1, queen b6. Now the checkmate is unstoppable. So for knight takes a3, Duda played a move, knight a4. Good move. And after bishop takes d2, queen takes d2, Gukesh played knight b5. Because now these dark squares are very important for our queen. So black played knight b5 to take control of these squares. Because if the queen comes to c3 or d4, they can also threaten a checkmate on g7. Here white played rook h g1 and Gukesh played f6 to solve his kingside problems. It's a good move actually. And white played f4. Here, the best move for black is f takes g5, but Gukesh didn't play this one. Obviously, f takes g5 is bad. Rook takes g5 is the best move, and still white is doing great. But f takes g5 is bad because of queen e7, then knight c3, knight takes c3, knight takes c3, and rook a d8. Black is doing great. But Gukesh played f5, which is a mistake. Now, white played knight d4, trying to take control of the dark squares by trading this knight. F takes e4, knight takes b5, c takes b5, and knight c3. Once again, Gukesh made a mistake by playing d5 because it creates lot of dark square weakness in black's position. Okay, now can you find the best way to punish this mistake? It's a brilliant move, f5. Duda missed it. The bishop takes f5. We can just go for knight takes d5 and knight f6 is coming. If black takes with the pawn, then we can play queen d4, threatening checkmate. If rook e7, then g6. It's completely winning for white. But instead of f5, first Duda played queen d4, threatening checkmate. So queen c7. And now Duda found the right move, f5. Brilliant move once again. And Gukesh played bishop takes f5 and knight takes d5, queen e7. With knight f6, Duda won the exchange. King f7, knight takes e8, queen takes d4, and knight d6 check, queen takes d6, rook takes d6, and white is clearly exchange up. And here Gukesh played rook c8, activating this rook. Rook g3, king e7, rook d5, a6. Now, can you find the only winning move for white? Yeah, it's rook c3. We're trying to trade the rooks so that this active rook will win the game. So rook takes c3, pawn takes c3, and king e6. Rook c5, bishop g4, rook c7, king f5, rook takes h7, and king takes g5. Now, once again, can you find the only winning move for white? Yeah, it's king d2. In the end game, king is the very important fighting piece. So king d2, good move. Black played king h5, then king e3, bishop f5. Here Duda gave up his passed pawn and went on to win the queenside pawns. So king takes h6, rook b6, king h5, rook takes a6, g5, rook b6, bishop d7 protecting this pawn, king takes e4, king h4, king f3, bishop g4 check, king f2, bishop d7, rook b6, only move bishop e8 to protect this pawn. And here, Duda created a passed pawn in a forcing way. c4, pawn takes c4, rook d4 check, g4, and rook takes c4. And Gukesh played few more moves and resigned. King g2, bishop f5, c3, king g5, king g3, bishop e6, rook f4, bishop f5, c4, king f6, c5, king e6, c6, bishop g6, and rook c4. And Gukesh resigned as this pawn is unstoppable. What a brilliant game by Duda. But Gukesh gave a comeback by winning the second and third game. Now Carlson, Gukesh, and Duda leading the tournament. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something. Do subscribe for more chess improvement content. See you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.